Gumi! What is up, guys? Steven here, and today I'm going to be bringing you tennis's semifinals match against Jari in LTPL. So, yeah, we made it to semifinals, and tennis has a pretty interesting team. It's Scarf Kabu and Girder. Girder isn't very common. It's good, but it's not used a ton because it's hard to fit on teams. And then just like, some filler backbone of the team. It's more offensive than a lot of the teams that tennis has brought, which I kind of appreciated because it can be a little bit easy to counter team if you are predictable like that. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Tennis is going to lead with Steelix as Zard is the lead from Jari, and Charizard is the best switch in as it reveals Life Orb, which obviously this Charizard isn't going to HP Grass at this point, so going directly into Kabu is pretty safe as Air Slash is the play, and it does a little chunk, but not too much. And Tennis does manage to hit his Stone Edge and then actually hit another Stone Edge and dodge a Gunk, which is really good. Now he's just going to hit another Stone Edge on the Steelix, and Tennis is just going to Stone Edge again. He gets another crit on Heavy Slam and lives, and at this point he's going to make an insane play and just go into Steelix again, predicting Heavy Slam, pretty much just baiting Jari super hard to ultimately bounce the rocks back with Xatu. And this Xatu does carry Grass Knot, which is pretty good. I mean, you don't necessarily beat Steelix one-on-one, but the Steelix is going to switch out here as Grass Knot does negligible damage, and U-turn is obviously going to be the play here. And Lilligant comes in on Volt Switch, so the momentum is in Jari's favor as the rocks go up and it's at 31%. So Jari, I don't really understand the series of plays that he made because the Girder is just sitting there at full, and rocks are up, and Garbodor is at like 8% and Charizard is at 20%. So like both of his fighting resists are just gone, which I don't really understand like why he played it like that. Because Kabu can just come in here and he actually stacks Garb, so he doesn't even save the Aftermath for after this play where he goes for Scarf Spin, which I also don't necessarily agree with. And then he switches out even though Spin would kill, and Tennis just capitalizes on this by going into Steelix and getting the rocks back up. So really at this point, Tennis has the game won because the Charizard has reached the point where it will die to Stealth Rock, and Girder is free to set up a bulk up on this Lantern. And another Scald comes out as Drain Punch is really safe and free, and I mean Whirlpool's doing a little bit of recoil, and the burn is just going to give Girder the Guts boost, so all of this is pretty much just going right for Tennis at this point, as Steelix will come in, and that'll obviously just die to a Drain Punch as well, and Shiftry will come in, which will fall to Knockoff or Mach Punch, and Hitmonchan as well will just die to Mach Punch, and Charizard dies to Rocks. So, yep. I'm gonna say this at the end of both of the semifinals videos. We did not make finals, so that's why. That is why this ends here. That's why this series ends here and doesn't have another part to it. But it was actually a really successful tournament. In NU in particular, I went 6-1, and Tennis went 6-2, and Rick went 1-0. So we ended up going 13-3 in NU, which is really good considering this tournament had pretty much all of the top NU players playing, and we had some success. And if you guys liked this series of videos, drop a like, drop a comment, tell me why in the comments, and if you disliked them, drop a dislike and tell me why. And thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.